Hi guys, welcome back to our school home learning. I hope you've had a lovely Easter. I hope you ate Easter eggs for breakfast and had a wonderful time in the lovely sunshine. It's been absolutely fantastic. But now we are ready to do our learning at home, so we're going to need to get ready for our letters and sounds lesson. You are going to need your whiteboard and your pen. Don't worry if your pen is running out a little bit, you can always get a piece of scrap paper and a pencil and you can just use that instead. Otherwise, if you want to buy more of these, you can buy something similar to this at Asda or other supermarkets. Have a look online, or your parents can, and see if they can find something else for you. Okay. For our learning today, we are going to need to make sure we are doing our good sitting. So make sure where you're sitting is comfortable and that you have your things in front of you that you need for the lesson, your whiteboard, your pen, your paper and your pencil. Make sure your environment is quiet. That means you're not going to get distracted by other people. This is your learning time, so make sure that your area that you're learning in is also ready. Need to make sure we're doing our good looking. Here's looking at you guys. And as always, make sure we're doing our good listening. Let's switch our listening ears on. We're ready. Okay. We are going to start with our sounds. But first of all, we need to warm up our voices. So let's do a little bit of sound work today. So let's do a shh sound, but we're going to do it like this. Shh. Now we're going to change that just a little bit and we're going to turn it into this one. Now we're going to change that again, we're going to turn it into this one. Good, so now we've warmed up our breathy voice, we're going to warm up the other side of it too. So let's do a... Let's change it to a w. And last one, we're going to do a la, ooh, la, ooh, la, ooh, la, ooh, la. Excellent. Now we're all warmed up, we can do our sounds. I'm going to put a dot underneath them and we're all going to join them together. You are going to do the sound and the action. Very important that we're all joining in. Everyone ready? Show me thumbs up if you're ready. Yeah. Here we go. Ja, 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 ja. Wa, 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 wa. X, 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 x. Ya, 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 ya. Z, z. Qua, 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 qua. Ch, 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 ch. A, E, I, O, A, O, Ia, Your, well done. Now we're all warmed up, ready for our letters and sounds. It's like we haven't done this in a little while or something. We need to warm the rest of us up now, so we're going to do a bit of a game to get our brains working. Here we go. This game is called Hang Out the Washing. Have you been helping to hang out the washing at home? I hope so. Here we go. So we've got some shirts here and they have got different sounds on them. We're going to see if we can make a word. Our word is already started so that we know that our word starts with a st, st. So whatever comes next has a st at the start of it. So we got st. I wonder what could go next. Could we put a p? Let's try. Nah. What about a Could we have a st, k, stuck? That sounds a bit like a word, but I think it might be missing something. So let's move that one back down. What about a, I? Let's give that one a try. St, I, stick, stick. Ah, maybe we could put something on the end so we can finish our word now. Let's go back and try this p again. St, I, p, stick. Nah. Let's try this one instead. St, I, k, stick. Like a stick, you'd throw a stick for a dog to go and get it. You could have stick, that's a good word. Maybe there's another one that we could do too. Let's have a look at our last sound. Now our last sound is not a, it's a ooh. So let's try and do that one together. St, I, ooh, still. That's another one too. So we've got two words here. We've got still and we've got this one. I want you to try and read this word on your own. Get your robot arms out. Here we go. Put it together. What did you get? Stick. Stick. Well done, everybody. Fantastic game. Let's go on to our next thing. These are our sounds that we're going to be using today. So for each of these sounds, we are going to be practicing writing them using our joins. Sometimes when we do our writing, we forget to use joins. It's very, very important that we use joins every time. That means we write on the line every time. So let's get our pens ready. On your whiteboard, you are going to need to draw a line and hold your pen ready for writing. When you hold your pen, you pinch it at the bottom like this. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to get ready. Excellent. First of all, first thing we need to do is say what sound this is. Everyone tell me. Shh. Excellent. Now this is 2 letters, 1 sound, which means it's a digraph. So does it have dots underneath or does it have a dash? It's got a dash, well done. So we are going to now write our sh sound on the line. Holding your pen ready for writing. We start on the line. We are going to go up first and make a hook. So go up, make a hook. You go back round, make your s and kick. Do not take your pen off the board. We're going to go up tall for our back down to the line, make a tunnel and kick. So you should all have a sh on your board now. Let's put our dash underneath it and we're going to go on to our next sound. Get yourselves ready. Our next sound is, everyone tell me, ch, 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 ch. And that seems to be 2 letters, 1 sound. So it must be a digraph, which means it's got a dash. So now, on your line, you should have enough room to do this, and next to your sh sound. So on your line, you're going to write ch. Again, we're going to be starting on the line every time, holding your pen properly. Here we go. We're going to go up first and make a hook. Back round, make your k. Then we go up tall for a h. Back down to the line. Make a tunnel and kick. And last step is put in our dash. Well done, guys. We've got 1 more to do. And now we're moving on to this sound. What's this, everyone? Well done. It's the only time you can stick your tongue out at a teacher. Let's do it again. Ready? Rude. Terrible. Now, this one has got 2 letters and 1 sound, which means that it is a diagram. And we're going to put a dash underneath because that's what it has. Now let's go down to the line and we're going to write our sound. So starting on the line every time. This time we go up tall, back down to the line. Very important to go back down the same line and kick. Don't take your pen off your board. Go back up to the top. This is for our now. Back down to the line. halfway up, make your tunnel, and kick. Don't forget to cross your T. Excellent, well done. Last step is to put our dash. If you'd like to repeat that again, just to get yourselves really good and really practiced on writing those sounds, you can do that. But now we're going to move on to something else. So I want you to wipe your boards off. You have got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can you please draw another line on your board and hold your pen ready for writing? Get yourselves ready in 5. Okay, everyone should be ready. On the board now, we have got our sounds of the day and we've got a picture. I would like you to choose which sound goes with this picture. What can you see in the picture? Which sound do you think it is? Everyone tell me in 3, 2, 1. It's the ch sound because this is a chicken. So on our lines now, we're going to write the word chicken. Before we do that, we're going to use our robot arms to spell it together. So let's get our robot arms out and say chicken. Ready? Ch, I, k, chicken. Well done. Now I'm going to do it one more time, but this time I'm going to use my fingers just to see how many sounds there are in this word, because it's quite a long one. Let's do it together. Ch, I, k, chicken. 5 sounds. Some of those are going to be digraphs and some of them will be phonemes. So let's see which one is the first sound. At the start of the word chicken, I could hear the ch, ch, ch. So on the line, every time we're going to write our ch. Come up, make a hook. Back round. Go up for your ha. Down to the line. Make a tunnel and kick. Now our next sound is ch, I. So we're going to go back to the kick. We're going to go up, short line, back down the line and kick. Don't forget your dot. Now the next sound after ch, I is k, k, but it's this k. So this one is the curly k and the kicking k together. So first of all, we go back to the kick, do our curly k. Then we go up tall for our kicking k. Make a loop halfway and then kick down to the line. So now we've got the word chick. We need to put the rest on the end to make it chicken. So we've got chick, So it's not just a on its own, it's got a first. So back down to the kick, go up like this, back round and kick again. Now we know that there's an at the end, so we'll do that straight away. Back down to the line, make a tunnel and kick. Now, your job is to put your dots and dashes on that word. Before I do, I'm going to have a think about it. I wonder if you can beat me. I'll give you another 5 seconds. Okay, my turn. So we've got a ch, I, k, chicken. Well done, everybody. Thank you very much for writing that word. That was a long one, a bit of a challenge for our first day back, but you did fantastically, so well done. Let's move on. You can now rub your boards off and put your lids on your pens. You've got 10 seconds. Two and 1. Remember, as always, if you need more time, you can just pause the video and you can do things a little bit with more time if you need it. But now we are on to our next step, which is our hands in the air, hands down here, hands over here, ready for our common exception words. I went the wrong way then, let's try this way. Common exception words. Now, you might have noticed that some of these common exception words are a little bit unfamiliar. That's because we've decided to move you on to some new ones. So we're going to learn some new words and some new actions. There's some words hiding under here that we're going to learn throughout the week. And there's 2 new words that we're going to learn today. But first, let's warm ourselves up by doing the ones that we do know. So here we go. First one is said. Make sure you're doing the actions and saying the words. Let's do that one again. Said. So. Do. Have. Like. Some. Come. Here's a new one. Now this one is the word there. There. Everyone say there, as in over there. So I want you to get your finger and I want you to point to something over there. And we're going to say the first word, there. And again, there. Well done. Now our next word that we're learning is quite an easy one. This one you might know already. It's the word little. So pretend you've got something really little in your fingers and just say little, like that. You can do it in a little voice as well. Little. Okay, let's practice those new ones again. We've got there and little. Well done, guys. Really good. What are they again? I've forgotten. We've got there and we've got little. Well done. Now, just to warm our brains up a little bit more, let's see if you can remember these ones down here. Everyone tell me this one. Do. This one is were. And this one is said. Excellent. Now, something new. We have got common exception words that we are going to be writing. So we have to make sure that our common exception words are spelt properly. Now, the reason they're called common exception words is because we can't blend them. So when you're writing them, you have to remember that. You have to remember what the word looks like, not what it sounds like. So common exception words, you do not use your robot arms. You just think about what the word looks like and you write it down. So let's try 2 of these ones today. We know these ones really, really well, but let's go through them just in case. Ready? He, point to a boy. She, point to a girl. We. Me. Be. Was. My. You. Her. They. All. Are. Okay, I'm going to choose a nice easy one for us to start with. So I'm going to put this circle over the word that we're going to be writing. I would like you to now get your boards ready. So get your whiteboard and your pen and draw a line on your whiteboard, holding your pen ready for writing. Ready? 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Holding your pen ready for writing. The word that we're going to write, our common exception word, is he. He. So on your line, you need to write he. I'm going to give you a head start. See if you can do it on your own. You've got 10 seconds. 2 and 1. Now he, we know, starts with a. So on the line I'm going to put a, but I know that if I was to use my robot arms now, I'd want to put an E, but that's not right, it's only a F. So what we should have is a and a F. Give me a thumbs up if that's what you've got. If it isn't, see if you can correct it. Let's check our word. Ready? He. Well done. If you did get that right the first time, give yourself a tick. Excellent. Let's do one more. We're going to go with another easy one just because it's our first day doing this. So we're going to go with something that sounds like he. Me. So me this time. 10 seconds head start. Off you go. Me. 2, and 1. Now we're writing me. I know that me starts with a so I can write that on the line to start with. And I know that if I was to blend it, it would have a E sound again, but that's not right, so I'm just going to put the E like I did for the he. Let's see if we're right. Me. Yes! That means we can give ourselves another tick. Did you get them both right? Well done if you did. If you didn't, maybe you could have another go in a minute and see if you can do it then. Right, let's move on. We're going to rub our boards off, put our lids on our pens and get ready for some high frequency words. You have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, deep breath in. We got this. Here we go. Quick reading. Ready, steady, go. And, him, it's, his, ot, not, got, up, mum, but, put, what, will, at, that, then, what, went, it's, from. Well done guys, give yourselves a pat on the back, that was fantastic. Now, here we go, next thing we're going to do is read this sentence. Can you please remind me why some of these words are red? They're common exception words, but there's no green high frequency words. That's interesting. Let's see what our sentence says. We'll start with the common exception words. What is this one, everyone? The. Can you remember this one? We did it a long time ago. We got in, to, into. And this one is the again. Now the rest of it we're going to blend, so let's get our robot arms ready. Here we go. Chip, the, dog, dog, chip the dog, runs, chip the dog runs into the woods. Okay, I think we've got it. Let's do it again. This time we're going to fluency read it. So it's my turn first, then we'll do it together, then it's your turn. Here we go, my turn. Chip the dog runs into the woods. Our turn. Chip the dog runs into the woods. Your turn. Well done everybody. He looks like he's having a fantastic time in those woods. Let's go on to our last picture of the day. I've made this one really big because this dog looks like he's having the best time in the world. He's jumping, he's got a stick in his mouth. It looks like he's sprayed water all over the place as well. Has anyone else got a dog that does that? They get all wet and then they go and they spray water everywhere. Right. So we need to now think of a sentence about this dog. So I can see that he is carrying a stick, and we had the word stick earlier, so I'm going to put that in our sentence. The dog has got a stick. Maybe that could be our sentence. If you'd like to do your own one, you can pause the video now, you can write your own sentence, and then we'll come back together in a minute. If you want to do one with me, we're going to write, the dog has got a stick. Let's say that again. The dog has got a stick. 6 words. Right, I'm going to move this up. Going to get my pen. You are going to need 2 lines on your whiteboard, please. Let's get ourselves ready. 5 seconds. Two and one. Now the first word we're writing is the. It's the start of our sentence, so we need to have a capital letter, and it also needs to be all the way over here so that we've got enough space to fit all those words on the lines. So the first word is the, capital T. And E. So the. Next word is going to be dog. Let's do robot arms for dog. D-O-G. Dog. Now I need to remember A. Can you remember what it is? Finger space, so that my words are not joined together. So we need to make a finger space. If you want, you can also do a dash so that you can remember. So the dog. D-O-G. Dog. The dog, finger space, has. Let's do robot arms for has. Has. It can sound a little bit like there's a z on the end, but it is actually a s. So we got a s. Has. The dog has, finger space, got. Robot arms for got. G-O-T. Got. G-O-T. Got. Now, I'm going to go all the way to the other end of the line now so I can carry on. The dog has got a. So this is a common exception word and it is just a. The dog has got a, finger space, last word, stick. Have a go at doing stick on your own. You can do it. Robot arms. Okay, have you got it? Let's do it together. Stick. Stick. So last word. Stick. Stick. Don't forget to dot your I and cross your T. And then, of course, when we get to the end of our sentence, we need to make sure we've got a full stop. Well done, everybody. As an extra challenge, we're going to put our dots and dashes. I'm going to give you a 10-second head start to do that. Remember, if you need more time, just pause the video and you can get some more that way. Ready, steady, go. And one. So I'm going to start doing the dots and dashes now. If you're not sure where they are, you can follow me. D-O-G. A-S-G-O-T. A-S-T-I-K. Stick. Well done, everyone. You've done a fantastic lesson today. That was a lot of new information. Well done. You'd probably deserve a little drink now and a little bit of playtime. So I'm going to let you go and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Bye.